morning guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a brand new vlog. I've just cut my hair then, I was just looking at it in the viewfinder, it needs to be brushed out a little bit. But how are we all doing? Just dropped Barney off at daycare for the day. It's a bit miserable actually. I was going to go out and about filming, I still am going to go out and about filming, but I just thought rather than walk Barney in the rain, I thought I would treat myself to a no need for a rainy dog walk on this one-off occasion and drop him off at daycare. So yeah, he's in daycare for the day, so I have a couple of errands and bits and bobs that I need to do out and about anyway, and I thought we could also head over to, there's a shopping, like a retail park. It's not too far from me, but it's I've been to it before. It's in Denton, I think it's called. So they've got a really big Poundland. That's whenever I've done a Poundland haul, I go there. So we could go there. There's also TK Maxx, The Works, there's loads of other little shops there. What else? There's The Range. But yeah, we just go to the shops, have a little mooch. I'm a bit horsey. I still feel like hay fever season, it has been brutal this year. Has anyone else suffered? I'm not usually one for, I mean, I get the odd little itchy eye or sniffles, but this year in particular, I have really felt the wrath of hay fever, and it's made me understand and empathise massively with people that get hay fever every single year. I feel like it's one of those things that develops, doesn't it? And it can come and go. It can affect you more one year than the next. But this year, yeah, it seems to have lingered. But anyway, we've also got some friends coming over this afternoon, later on this afternoon into the evening for a, I said friends, did I say friends? Family. We have some family coming over for a barbecue, and I think Tom's going to be doing pork belly. So yeah, we're going to enjoy a nice little barbecue afternoon this evening because it is meant to brighten up, thankfully, for that. The fact that the shops are starting to get pumpkins and bits and bobs like that, and the fact that it's been a bit drizzly this morning is getting me far too excited for autumn. Anyway, just before we head out, I had a couple of PR deliveries I wanted to share with you. First, I'm going to start with the most special one, and that is a dress that I got sent from NAKD. I've also got some shoes sent from the latest collection that my bestie Lydia has done with them. So she's done a few kind of like edit collections with NAKD or Naked Fashion, and all of which have been beautiful, but this one really has some gorgeous kind of like high summer pieces, but also even some burgundy in there, which I think is a nice nod to what's to come. Plus burgundy is the colour of, usually like the colour of the season when you're going into autumn and even winter as well. But I think it's a really refreshing change to see burgundy in summery pieces. Yeah, it's like a really deep wine. But anyway, I got this dress in the white, but yeah, this is one of the pieces that they do in that beautiful red. The back has this kind of double bow cutout detail, and then it's a really nice high kind of boat neck into a slightly, it's not fully dropped hem, but a slightly longer waistline into pocketed long maxi skirt. So yeah, love this dress and cannot wait. Feel like I need an occasion, a reason to wear that. And then I also got to go with it these shoes, which I believe they also sell in black, but I have some black sandals already, and I thought this nice neutral stone kind of colour would be perfect. I also received this the other day from Garnier, and I've been using this one already. This has been really good for topping up when I've already got makeup on. This is an SPF 50, which I always have on my base anyway as part of my morning skincare routine, but this is a brightening with vitamin C over makeup UV mist, and it's invisible as well, so it's not like you spray it on and you can see loads of white sun cream on your face. I took this to cricket the other day when we were watching Tom, and it was really sunny, just so that I could spritz and top it up during the day. But also within here, which I thought I would keep the box to show you how beautiful and bright and summery is this package. Definitely not giving autumn vibes, this one. Mini Micellar Water. I use this every single day. I also like to use these blemish patches. I've never tried the Garnier one before, but as and when I've got any breakouts, I like to use this. Also, if you see here, I don't know if you can see that there, this isn't a breakout. I got bit by a spider. I don't think I've ever been bit by a spider before, but I went to kiss Barney the other day, and if you're a dog owner, you know, just when you grab their head and you just have to smooch their face. And as I kissed him, I felt like a sharp prick, and I thought, oh, it feels like he had a shard of glass on him or something. So I was like, oh, what's that? And then as I pulled away, I saw a little money spider, and I was like, I've just been bit by a money spider. So I have tried to cover it up, but yeah, if you can see that, it's not a breakout, not that it would matter, but it's right in my Cupid's bow there, which is really, it's itchy at night, so I've been trying to not itch it. But anyway, yeah, blemishes. I've been enjoying using blemish patches recently. I'd say for the last few months or so, I religiously use them if I have a breakout, and they do seem to do the trick. At night you just pop it on and it seems to, you wake up in the morning, peel it off, and it kind of sucks out all the gunk and leaves it quite flat rather than like inflamed, and you know, if you were to squeeze a spot and it be quite swollen. So yeah, anyway, this is also part of the vitamin C range, a brightening serum. I don't use vitamin C. In the past I've used it, and I'm talking years ago, and I found it did cause breakouts for me. I don't know if my skin's maybe too sensitive to the strength of it, or if I should maybe give it a go now that it's a few years later, and obviously it's a different product, a different brand and everything. But it's 4% vitamin C plus niacinamide and salicylic acid and melasil. Clinically proven, 70% of dark spots are reduced. Also got this banana hair food. Again, never tried this, but I heard good things. A nice little hair mask, nice and nourishing for the summer when our hair can be like heat damaged and sun damaged. Also a little fan. And then lastly, again, part of vitamin C, this is a daily UV brightening fluid glow. So I'm guessing this, should we do a little swatch? Is it tinted, or has it got a bit of a shimmer to it maybe? Let's have a look. It's got like a slight tint to it, can you see? I imagine good for a kind of base under makeup or for a no makeup day. Yeah, it's very sheer. It's actually a nice colour, it blends out to be quite nice. Considering I'm naturally more on the paler side, quite often tinted products I find oxidise or a bit too orange on me, but it smells good too. But that's blended out beautifully. I will give that a proper try one day when I am doing a no makeup day. So thanks to Garnier for that. I didn't know that was coming, so it was a nice little surprise. And then I also got a couple of other products recently from L'Occitane. I got this supple skin oil. I love their products, and recently I've been loving their shower oils, their almond body oils, and this is a prime example of one of their best sellers. It's nice, comes in like a nice glass packaging as well, this one. This is their supple skin oil with almond oil, smoothing and beautifying. Apply to entire body twice a day. I definitely don't use it that often. Massaging into the skin with circular movements. I tend to do it after I shower, or use the shower oil in the shower, which I've talked about before, and I love that. Olay, I've seen this on socials. I was invited down to London to a bit of a Olay pop-up, not pop-up, but like a bit of an event thing to discover some of their new products. But I avoid going to London if I can. And if it's just for something like that, it's a bit of a trek. And not only that, it's expensive. To get the train from Manchester, you can do it in under 2 hours. Last minute ticket prices can be £200, sometimes even more. And it seems like a lot just to go in for a quick, hello, discover some products, especially when they send them out anyway for me to try at home. So anyway, it was nice to be invited, and it's one of those, if I'm in London anyway, or have another few things that I could book in and make a day of it, then I would do, but I'm a country girl. I avoid the city if I can. But this is the Super Serum Night Repair. Like I said, I have seen this more recently. I'm assuming it's a new product because I've not seen it before. I could be wrong. It's got like a pearlescent, iridescent shimmer to it. I don't know if you can see that on camera. but it feels lovely and light. Also from L'Occitane, in that little PR package, I got a lip balm and a hand cream. This is their oh no, it's a hand scrub, 1 minute hand scrub. And then from Valentino, I think there's some lip products in here. Let's have a look. Discover the new Spike Valentino Disco Balm, now available at Selfridges. I should have not put on any lip product today to try it out with you, but these are the shades that they sent. We've got 4 shades. I'll just show you. This one's Extra Pink, it's called. It's going to be a brighter pink, yeah. Sometimes it's really nice to go in with a brighter pink. Let me just see if I can dab off. All I've got on today is, or so far this morning, is Charlotte Tilbury's Iconic Nude Lip Liner and Carmex. But instead of Carmex, if I use something like this as a balm to have that pink in the middle, because this is a balm, it's quite subtle. Yeah. Oh, really nice. Yeah, it's a lovely texture. I really like that. So this is kind of, like I've always said, a go-to for me is to go in with a balm as opposed to a lipstick. I really like that little touch of pink. So yeah, thanks to them. I've got some other shades to try as well. This one is called Solar Coral. Bright orangey, corally kind of colour. And then we have Rose in the Woods, which is a, I'd say, a more muted kind of pink. And then lastly, the shade Bold Brown. Oh wow, yeah, that's really dark. But again, because it's a balm, these come off quite sheer. So I think personally that pink one that I've just tried on and the Rose in the Woods will be my favourite ones. Right, anyway, let's get my bag together, get organised, head on the road, run my errands, get all that stuff ticked off, then we'll head to the shops and have a lovely barbecue this evening. Hello, thank you. Thanks a lot. Treating myself, guys. I usually have a yogurt bowl every morning for breakfast. I'm in a bit of a routine of it, but we didn't have any left. So I think Tom's getting some on a bit of a food run. He's going to the supermarket to get some food for this evening, this afternoon, but I thought I would take the opportunity with no yogurt in for a yogurt breakfast bowl this morning. Get myself a McDonald's, because why not? Plus also because it is a bit drizzly this morning, it's making me feel, like I said earlier, I'm in the autumn spirit today. That's why I think I like rain, which I can see why people are like, oh, it's miserable today, but whenever it is miserable, I'm in my happy place. I feel like it's an excuse to be able to get cozy, have a little cheeky McDonald's breakfast, do a bit of retail therapy, and the fact that the shops are getting the autumn stuff in now as well just helps create that mood. So I'm actually really looking forward to popping into the shops today. I think I'm going to drive round to, we'll park outside Poundland and start there first. I also want to pop into the works and just have a look at some books. And where am I parking here? I'll go here. And also TK Maxx, but I'm saying TK Maxx, I might do a separate full HomeSense TK Maxx trip and go to HomeSense as well tomorrow. Maybe that'd be my next vlog. So yeah, we'll see. We'll have a look anyway. Right, I've gone for a toffee latte. The warmth, the cream, the caramel sauce. Oh, I never get a coffee from, well, rarely do I get a coffee from McDonald's because they don't do decaf. So to get this, it's like a real novelty. Oh, just so cozy. So cozy. And then I also got myself I get a sausage and egg McMuffin, but no egg. So it's basically just sausage and cheese. Basically like a morning burger, essentially. And then I get it as a meal with the hash brown, and I put the hash brown inside. So you get the hash brown in there as well. Right, I'm going to enjoy this, and then I will see you guys when we get into Poundland. Thought I would do a little voiceover just to talk you through some of the bits that I found. So obviously first up, Poundland. Love the fact that this Poundland has trolleys, by the way. Makes things very convenient. I had a quick look at the clothes. They had some really nice kind of mix and match sets in this white, and they also had everything in like the natural kind of ecru colour as well, and lots of lemons and blues and whites for holiday vibes. Really liked that set. How pretty is that little bralette top? Gorgeous cute little PJs too. And then headed back downstairs to kitchen supplies to start with, but also some beauty bits. They have this Sol de Janeiro kind of dupe range if you wanted to try it out. They're a bit too sweet for me, those kind of scents though, if I'm being honest. And then obviously sneak peeks of autumn kind of trickling into the store as well. They still had lots of their garden bits out for summer. They had some pet items in the sale as well. That's a really nice bed if you've got a smaller dog. Look at these little milestone cards, just 10p, absolute bargain. And then they've even got the Dubai chocolates. Then I moved over to the works and had a quick look at all the books and the stationery bits and bobs. I always love a look in here. I always feel like it's very affordable and lots of discounts and savings to be had.
Days without water along the sun-soaked road. We crossed over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you.
Just turn that down. I've just come in the car for a quick pit stop, dropped off some bags from Poundland and the works I've been to, and then there's a sign for a CEX, but I can't see a CEX. So I don't think there is one. I was going to pop in and see. Oh look, can you see it there? It's gone a bit cold now. Yeah, I was going to pop in, but never mind. I've seen that the range, I did a little walk past and I saw that they had quite a lot of their autumn stuff out. So I think I'm going to pop in there before heading back and yeah, just have a quick look. I feel like they'll bring out a lot of their previous year's stock for now, with a few newbies in there. And that's always what the range tend to do. They tend to stagger it. They'll bring some bits out and then give it another month, or not even that, a couple of weeks, and they'll bring even more out. But yeah, we'll pop in there and then we will head back home and get prepped and ready for hosting barbecue later. I'll show you all the bits that I bought as well. I might as well include the haul section within this video too. I was about to put my seatbelt on there. I've just seen the song that's on.
Yeah, there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day.
Turn that song up when it's on. Anyway, let's head over to the range.
I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Nights without sleeping 'cause you fear the night, and days without eating 'cause it ain't enough for two, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you.
We're back. Home sweet home. As you can tell, I popped via M&S just to get some picky bits, but also there's a couple of viral things. I feel like M&S are getting those viral products out there and they seem to be well received and doing really well. But anyway, I saw that they had these strawberry and cream red diamond limited edition strawberries on sweetened soft bread. So I thought we could give that a try. Plus they've got the new cookies that they do. I'll give you a quick run through of some interesting fun bits that I've got, but I did get 2. Where's the other one? It's down here. They had a pistachio one, but if I'm honest with you, I think pistachio is a bit overrated. I know everyone's jumped on the whole Dubai chocolate, and it's like, I will eat it, but it's not my favourite. So of the 3 flavours that they're doing of these like crumble dupe cookies, I thought I'd go for these 2. I'll get this one for Tom, but just have a little taste myself, and this one for me. So this is the raspberry cheesecake cookie, and this one is the chocolate and hazelnut cookie. And yeah, like I said, they're kind of known for duping crumble cookies. Now I did a DIY bake, if you remember, and also in New York picked up crumble cookies myself. My favourite ones are the ones with the like frosted buttercream on top. So I wouldn't say they're like them, but we'll give it a try anyway. And these ones were fresh out. I actually had to wait a few minutes for that one, but hopefully it's going to be well worth the wait. So a few little sweet treats to pick on. I'm going to try this one first. It's got sweetened full fat soft cheese and creme fraiche on a brioche style bread, obviously with the strawberries in there. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like it's going to feel bizarre having a sandwich that's sweet. Let's give it a test. Oh, it's good. It's a strange concept for your brain to be eating a sandwich, expecting the savoury but getting sweet. However, the actual filling itself and the bread, very delicious. So once you've wrapped your head around it, really good. It kind of feels like I'm having a sandwich for my lunch, but I'm also getting the satisfaction of something sweet afterwards. But all in one. Cookies I'm going to save for later, but I will, just for the sake of the video, show you guys what they look like and just have a tiny little taste. So this is the raspberry cheesecake. Oh yeah, okay, so it's got the cheesecake in the middle there. Wow, that's delicious. And the chocolate one, wow, this is sweetness overload I'm having here. Chocolate one wasn't as fresh, so I feel like this one's gonna break a bit easier down the middle. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's got like a Nutella in the middle. It's okay. Raspberry cheesecake's better. I also think it's because it's fresher, and I will say they're nothing on a crumble cookie. They win hands down. And if you are near Chester, do you remember when I did a Chester vlog near Christmas time, and I went into that shop, what was it called? I can't remember, but it was like a cookie shop in Chester town centre, and they do crumble dupes, and they are crumble dupes. These, I would say, nice. Love the raspberry cheesecake, would definitely buy that one again. But they're not crumble. Right, anyway, I'm actually going to pop these bits away and get organised for having a family over this afternoon, so I'll probably pick up the camera again tomorrow to show you the bits I bought. I will just whiz through the M&S bits. I've got some snacky bits, some sweet popcorn, sweet and salty popcorn. These for myself, just for like midweek desserts when I'm trying to be a bit better. These little mini milk chocolate rice cakes. Some chocolate protein crunch from granola, on yogurt in the mornings. A spinach pasta salad. We needed some cheese. These also I'm going to throw in our cookie jar for everyone to help themselves to. And I like the fact that they're mini. Let me just show you. So, you know, sometimes you don't want a full massive biscuit. These are just little bite-sized biscuits. So they're going to go in my cookie jar. I've got an easy dinner for one night. This is actually in the reduced section, but I'll still have this tomorrow. Stir-fry lentil protein noodles and sweet pepper medley for a little mini stir-fry. And then also a little solo dinner one night. One of these individual thin pizzas. This is the margarita with basil pesto. They're only 400 calories each. Really good. And then I also grabbed a chicken Caesar salad, a tomato soup to throw in the cupboard, and then this I thought could be fun if we have, or kids want ice cream tonight, to do a cracked shell ice cream topper where it hardens when you put it on the ice cream, and that's it. Anyway, I will get ready, have our little barbecue afternoon, and then see you guys in the morning.
So you don't feel the cold, and it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, I did it all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you.
Leave it. Good morning, everybody. It is now the next day. We had a lovely day yesterday and evening. I've just been kind of tidying up and cleaning up all morning. I should have vlogged it actually, to be honest with you, but you know when you just need to crack on. Anyway, I've just put on a bit of makeup for the day. I thought I would finish off with one of these Valentino lipsticks or lip balms. This one is in the rose shade. Oh, that's bizarre. It's not named on the actual thing. It was just named on the box. 120R, this one is. But yeah, this one's the, was it Rose in the Woods? Let me just get a mirror. It's such lovely consistency. I wouldn't say it lasted the longest. I ate yesterday and it kind of came off, but really pretty formula. Pretty formula? Really nice formula and pretty colour, this one. I think I prefer this. Actually, do you know what? I actually really like that brighter pink one. But anyway, that is that for the day. I thought I would show you the bits that I did get at the shops yesterday. Firstly, well, I went to Holland & Barrett just to get a couple of alternatives to drinking coffee. I would say I only have maybe one coffee a day, but I quite like it as more of like a comfort drink, so I thought let me get some more healthier alternatives, or you know, variations. And I've heard that bone broth is meant to be quite nice as a hot drink, plus it's really good for you. So I went for these two different types from the brand Freya, but with a J, Freya. The chicken, this one's already a liquid, so we just pop that in the fridge, I guess. I mean, you can keep it out of the fridge until you open it. Once open, refrigerate, consume within 4 days, or freeze in a container for up to 6 months. Yeah, so this has, wow, that's, Barney, it's all right. Oh my God, he's just barking at one of the builders. I don't think he realised the builders are there. Anyway, yeah, chicken stock, and there's 3 portions in there. You can obviously cook with it, but it just says on there as well, or as a nourishing drink enjoyed straight from the carton. Oh, you could literally just drink it straight from the carton. I think I'd warm it up, or warm up in a mug. 3 servings in there. And then these ones are beef bone broth. It sounds grim, doesn't it? I'll keep posted on this, but 4 sachets. It's kind of like a stock cube alternative as well, like I said, for cooking, but it's also nourishing and delicious hot drink. Just add hot water. It's got collagen in there, like 7 grams of collagen, 11 grams of protein, only 56 calories, and this one has 8 grams of collagen, 16 grams of protein, and 65 calories. I also got a tea. They've got such a big range of really nice kind of like herbal teas and apple and cinnamon. It's giving awesome. And then I went to the Works as well. I saw this journal. It was only £4, and it's just a really simple linen with the gold pages and gold foiling here that just says journal. It's an A5 journal with 100 sheets, lined paper. I just thought £4 for a journal, a nice linen journal like that, was such a bargain. Just plain lined, and then on the top you can date the page as well. And then I saw this was reduced down to £5, and I saw that this is, if you like Frida McFadden books, this is meant to be quite a good one. It's called The Couple at Number 9. It's gripping, twisty, and hold your breath tense. This is Claire Douglas's best book yet. So Claire Douglas is the author, Sunday Times bestseller. When Safi moves into 9 Skelton Place with her boyfriend Tom and sets about renovations, the last thing she expects is workmen uncovering 2 bodies. Forensics indicate the bodies have been buried for 30 years, and much to Safi's relief. Until the police murders investigation turns to the cottage's former owner, who happened to be her grandmother, Rose. But Rose is in a care home. Alzheimer's increasingly confusing her memories. As the police dig deeper and Rose begins to remember, Safi fears she and the cottage are being watched. Good little thriller book, one of my favourites. And then Poundland. Firstly, this from the garden section. I have been on the hunt for it, the inner grandma, the gardening grandma in me. This is a purchase for her. I've been on the hunt for a kneel pad, more so than anything, yes, for comfort, but so that if I'm wearing anything that I don't want to dirty, it's just convenient, isn't it, to be on your knees whilst you're gardening rather than like squatting. And everywhere I've looked, garden centres, I've looked at TK Maxx and Home Sense, they're all like bright florals or like a bright orange or yellow that looks like a lemon or an orange fruit, and I just think, you not just get a plain simple kneeling pad. And this is it. They had them in a dark grey and maybe a green as well. I just went for the cream one, probably the least practical, but whatever. You just pop out that as well, and you could just hang it up or keep it within your gardening toolbox section area. So yes, I got a kneeling pad for, I think that was £1. I don't know what Poundland these days, do we? Kneeling pad, £1.50. Then I picked up this selection of treats which I discovered in the pet section for Barney. They're probably not the best for him, but they look quite snazzy, and they are yeah, just a little one-off treat. So they look like posh crisps or something. This one is air popped and chicken coated chicken crisps, pork crackling or pork crackle, natural treats for dogs in roasted barbecue. This one is chicken popcorn. So it is high fibre, 13% protein, and they donate 2p per pack to charities caring for the pets of deceased owners. Oh, that's very sweet, hence the brand name Heavenly. Oh, and speaking of Barney, I also stocked up on my favourite poo bags that I get for him. They're the XXL ones. If you've got a big dog. Tom needed some cooking string. I don't know if this is going to be good for cooking string, but it's a jute twine. Now, I do have a gardening jute twine, but it's quite thick, which he used yesterday for the pork. I think he will prefer like a slightly thinner one, especially for smaller meats. So I got that. This I was thinking, is this going to be a bit of a dupe for the Tide pen that you can get in America, where it's like a stain remover pen. This is hopefully going to work just the same. We'll soon find out, but it's just one of these pens that you can have on the go to easily remove stains. We'll see if it works. Toothpaste, favourite for this time of the year. I've realised I've run out of all my kind of summery scents for Zoflora. I could crack out the winter ones, but there's just a part of me that wants to wait until at least mid-August for that. Mandarin and lime, that is such a lovely fresh scent. And then lastly, this from the party section. I have something similar to this, but a smaller version, which I picked up from Temu, I think, and the happy birthday is in like a linen, so it's a really small version. This one's like at least triple the size, so I thought I'd grab it for £2. Just really handy to have in my kind of stationery section, my birthday supplies section. And yeah, that's everything that I got from the shops yesterday. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog and spending the last half an hour or so with me, however long this video is. And of course, if you are a fan of the Home Sense and the TK Maxx videos, stay tuned for that coming very soon. Spoiler alert, autumn is included within that haul, so stay tuned for that. Have a lovely rest of your day. I hope you enjoy whatever you end up doing, or if you are watching this in an evening, sleep well, sleep tight, sweet dreams. I will hope to see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye guys.